Making compost in this way, making sure that it's well aerated and balanced, is going to give you a really great finished product. And if your temperatures do rise above 130 degrees Fahrenheit, 54 Celsius, and especially if you're able to sustain those temperatures for a bit, the high-powered decomposers will really start to take over. Any potential pathogens from the manure that you've got or moldy food scraps, whatever is going on in there will get sorted out, and you'll end up with a nice microbial-rich compost once it cools down on its own all the way. Anytime you see your pile starting to drop in temperature, you can flip it to reintroduce oxygen, further mix up the materials. But once it keeps cooling down and doesn't heat up anymore, you know that your compost has stabilized in a sort of way. The microbial populations will have shifted into more fungal leaning decomposition. And then the longer you let that sit, the better. If your pile generates too much heat, let's say you're getting into the range above 160 Fahrenheit or above 71 Celsius, you're going to be burning off a lot of the diversity, and you're going to limit the potential for using this in the ways that I'm going to show you in a sec. That's actually why store-bought compost or bulk compost in a lot of cases is not really a viable source of the beneficial biology. It's because they allow the piles to generate too much heat and it ends up stunting the microbial populations. Now, if you never get your pile to heat up to these super high temperatures, it's not a problem. Cold compost is in some ways even better for soil health. It just takes a lot longer to make finished compost. If you're adding manure, you need to let it age in the pile for a little bit longer, up to 4 months, to guarantee that the pathogens have died off. Probably not going to be an issue, but if there is any sketchy stuff in the animal's diet, who you got the poo from, you would want to wait to let that fully decompose.